All right, guys. Hello. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are good. So today we're gonna expose the hypocrisy of Muslims very quick. All right. Now you often hear Muslims whenever they talk with a Christian. All right. They claim that the scriptures we have, the Bible we have, that in fact it is the word of men. All right. That is not the word of God. So they said Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. All right. That the synoptic gospels, all right, that they are not directly the words of Jesus. They are not written by Jesus. All right. So we usually tell the Muslims that, look, what our Bible teaches is that God inspired men. All scriptures are inspiration from God. So God inspired the writers to write down the words of Jesus. All right. And the words of God, okay, so that it can be passed down unto reliable men, and from it doctrines will be developed that will guide the church. So that's what we tell the Muslim. But however, they reject it. They said, no, it's the gospel according to Matthew, it's the gospel according to Mark. Okay, fine. All right. Since you reject it, why do you trust your Quran that is the word of God? Oh, they say, oh no, the Quran is the word of God. By the way, the Quran never said it is the word of God. It is the Muslims that are saying the Quran is the word of God. If there is one thing the Quran says, if we apply the same principle they are applying to the Bible, then we will reject the Quran altogether. In fact, the case of the Quran will be worse, because we are dealing with the word of one man here, the word of Muhammad. And what does the Quran say? In chapter 81 verse 19 of the Quran, it said indeed that this Quran is the word of a noble messenger. Chapter 69 verse 40 also says the same thing, that the Quran is the word of Muhammad. So we choose to believe multiple eyewitnesses, all right, who walk with Jesus, who had the voice of God during the transfiguration of Jesus. We choose to believe their testimony, right, than to believe the testimony of one man, Muhammad, who we are not even sure if it's God that gave him revelation or is Satan with the way he received the revelation. We are beginning to conclude that it wasn't a revelation from God, but it might be a revelation from the devil. So according to the Quran, it says that what is contained in it is the word of Muhammad, right? Chapter 81 verse 19, indeed that this Quran is the word of a noble messenger. So if Muslims will apply that same criteria they are using for the Bible, for the Quran, then they will have to reject the Quran altogether, because it is the word of Muhammad. Thank you guys. I will see you next time.